I'm making a video about what I do to take care of my hair and take off my makeup and my eye makeup the most natural way that I can. So here we go. So I like to use this jojoba oil in my hair. The reason I use this is because of Catherine Sewing's videos, which I haven't finished, but I just love her videos. If you don't know who she is, she does videos about Victorian hair care and how the Victorian women were able to grow their hair so long, and obviously I need some help with that. So I'm gonna use some of this jojoba oil. It's 100% jojoba oil. 5 or 6 drops. I'm gonna try 7. I've been doing 5 or 6, but I'm about to go to sleep, so I can probably get away with putting more in there. I'm just starting by putting it in the ends and then working it up to the roots. So then once I've got the oil in my hair, I take it from the ends and I bring it up to the scalp with this, with this boar bristle brush. This one is Bass brand, and I just got it because it was 100% boar bristles. So according to Catherine Sewing, this can clean your hair because they're so stiff it like pulls dirt out, and you can see how like smooth it gets and shiny. I just like start on this side because I have an asymmetrical haircut. So I start on this side where the hair is longer and then work my way over to the shorter side because I don't want to start on the shorter side and get it greasy looking and then like none of it makes its way over to here where I'm trying to get the length to grow out. So that's what I do. So this is like a get unready with me video, and maybe sometime I'll do a get ready with me video. And to take off my makeup, I like to use coconut oil. This is just from Aldi. I just get like a little pea-sized piece out, maybe like a giant pea, and then I put it on one of these cotton rounds and then I squish it together to kind of spread it out, and then like once it's kind of flattened out, then I just go in and just wipe it one time, because if you put like a ton of coconut oil in your eye, it's going to be so blurry. And then I'll fold it and then use the dry side that doesn't have the oil and go back over it again to kind of get the oil off of my eye. And then it also takes off some of the mascara. The next thing I like to do is micellar facial towelettes. I don't know if they're for eye makeup. Oh yeah, it says directions. Gently wipe eyelids, so we're good. So I like to do that. This is just half of one. I think I only needed half, and so I ripped off half and then just saved the other half. So waste not, want not. So then I go in with that because it just kind of, and it takes off some too. And then after I've done that, then I just go in with the coconut oil again until it's all gone. So I'm going to finish that and then show you what it looks like. I got my right eye done. I like to use this because, where'd it go? Because this thing, like it peels up and gets fuzzy, and like sometimes those little pieces of fuzz get in my eyes. So this kind of helps, like when you alternate cotton round, wipe, then it kind of helps make sure that, you know, you don't get to a point where it's so dry that it starts getting into your eye. So I just wanted to add that. And I also realized something else is if you're not sure if there's still any coconut oil on your cotton round, so you can see how there's like eye makeup stains on this round, and then right here there's like a little dot of that's still white, so that's the little piece of coconut oil that's still left. So that way you can tell if you have enough to do another swipe, or if you need more coconut oil. Now I'm gonna take off my makeup. This is my headband. I'm trying to make it look, I don't know, cute, I guess. So I'm gonna get another pea-sized amount of the coconut oil. It seems so counterintuitive. It's like, why would you put oil on your face? Like, wouldn't that make your face oily? Well, that's what I thought too. So that's why I'm making this video. So I had, when I was in college, I think, or I don't know exactly when I started. I think, well, when I was in college, I had struggled with really bad skin texture. I didn't know why. I found out later it was probably because of poor gut health and stress. When I got married, I was just sick of it, of trying to get it to clear up, and I would use benzoyl peroxide, I think, and that didn't work. Like, I had this one technique that I found on the internet that worked like once, and then I tried it. I kept trying to do it whenever my skin would get really broken out, and I don't think it ever worked again after that. So I found Mommy Potamus on her blog. I can't remember, but it was just like a way to get your skin to balance itself. So I start at the T-zone and get it, like, rub the oil in, and I try to rub up. Like, sometimes I end up pulling down a little bit, but I try to rub up, especially upwards around my eyes, and I try to just be gentle, and then I'm just rubbing it in for about like 30 seconds to a minute. I just rub it into my skin to try to get the makeup off. Some days I do this even when I'm not wearing makeup. I get one of these baby washcloths, this one, and then I just put cold water on it from the sink. Sometimes when I'm feeling extra, I use bottled water in case, you know, there's something in the pipes that, you know, or whatever, that, like maybe the chlorine, but I usually just use cold water because I want to minimize the pores. So I'm gonna get it wet. And then I'm gonna just rub upwards gently, especially around the nose, to get the makeup off, and then I'll show you what it looks like when I'm done. Okay, so this is what it looks like. I really like doing this for a lot of reasons. I like it because I used to get bumps like on my upper lip, and it seemed like nothing would make them go away, and I don't know if they were whiteheads or what, but I just put this on there and then, you know, rub it really firmly, and whenever I did have those bumps and then I would put lipstick on, I felt so self-conscious because, like, the bumps made it to where the lipstick would stick to the bumps, like, above the lip, and so it just looked really uneven and didn't look smooth. So now it's a lot smoother. I'm gonna put on some chapstick too, because it's winter time. This is Mango Kiss. I think it might have, like, I think it's pretty natural except for maybe like flavoring or fragrance or something. It's got sunflower seed oil, beeswax, cocoa butter, peppermint oil, mongongo, oil. So that's why it's called Mango Kiss, because of the mango oil. Mixed tocopherols, which is vitamin E, rosemary extract, calendula, and then that's it. So it's all natural, except maybe the vitamin E may not be super natural. I don't know, because whenever it says tocopherol instead of vitamin E, it just makes me think it was vitamin E made in a lab, but I really don't know if that's true or not. There's just so much to learn when you're learning about beauty products and what's synthetic and what's natural. That's just one of the ones I like, because I like the mintiness. And then, so the idea with the coconut oil, your skin needs to balance itself, and so if you put oil on there and then wash it off with water, it kind of helps it re-regulate itself. And then the way they explained it was so much better than what I remember. So I would, if I were you, I would just go find a tutorial for how to wash your face with oil. And I like the coconut oil too, because it's antibacterial, antifungal, anti-inflammatory. So like, my face gets red when you touch it, see? But it just kind of helps calm the redness, which is really good, because some days I don't have time to wear makeup and I just want to look nice, even if I don't have time to wear makeup, or if I absolutely have to wear it to look my best. I don't want to have to wear a lot of it, because it just takes too much time, and it's expensive. So it re-regulates your skin. And then after like maybe a month or two, I didn't have to use the coconut oil every day to wash my face. So I ended up getting to where some days I would be like, well, my skin just feels perfectly balanced. It doesn't feel too dry. It doesn't feel too oily. It just feels in the middle. And so I would just use just a wet washcloth and then just wash my face with that, with the oils that my skin was already producing. And that is how I got my skin to clear up. Plus, I also, around that time, I also stopped eating white sugar, and dairy products and wheat products. I don't think I quit all three of them at the same time, but I just gradually stopped doing that. And then the more I started doing that, the less problems I have with my skin, because my gut was starting to clear up. And I've learned that if your gut is upset, your skin's going to be upset. So the healthier your gut is, the healthier your skin is going to be. So I just wanted to share that too. And then